Hey there, Scorpio, and welcome to your week of September 13th, 2021 General Tarot reading. We're just going to dive in, see what we got here for your general vibe card. We got the Peacock Spirit. Let it shine. You know how peacocks are. They just kind of let their feathers, their beautiful little feathers here, flow out, and they show everybody, and they're like, look at me, look how awesome I am, look how beautiful I am. So really, that should be the focus for you this week. Let people see how beautiful and awesome you are. And we got a pop out for you to start things off. But we'll get to that in just a moment. But if you're new to the channel, I do a spread here of past, present, future, and an outcome. So you want to stick around because I'm going to do clarifiers for all those cards. And you want to stick around to the very end because I'm going to tie everything off with a Moonology card. So thank you for being here, Scorpio. We got the King of Pentacles. You may want to go check out Pisces reading because they also had the King of Pentacles in their reading. So maybe something in the water with you guys this week. So the King of Pentacles, though, this could be you. This could be someone else, just an older, mature type person who has things going good for them, right? This could be, having a good, budget, schedule, diet, things like that. Having that all very much in order so you can focus on the things that are kind of important to you. Let that stuff run in the background here. So that, again, that could be you, that could be someone else. Doesn't matter gender. It's just energy. It's just the type of, attitude and way you put out your energy in the world. It's leading to the Eight of Swords here in your present. So this could be, you feeling tied down, feeling like, you're bound by the schedule. You're bound by these things, like you're bound by your schedule, by your diet, by your, your budget. Like you feel like you're very much restrained. I don't see that as a bad thing necessarily, unless you look at it as a bad thing, right? If you look at it like, oh, I have no time, or I have to eat this stuff, or I have to only intake these amount of calories today, and if I go over, it's going to ruin my diet. Or you look at it like, I don't have very much free money to spend on the things I want to spend. And I'm always missing out on deals and things like that. If you want to look at it in a negative light, you can. That's up to you. But, I look at it as a positive. Like you're kind of playing the long game, right? And eventually you will find that you have the time, you have the money, you have the opportunities to, eat a little more, have a cheat day and stuff like that, right? Those things are there. It's just you kind of have to find them, for myself as an example. I do monthly and mid-monthly tarot readings. I never thought I had the time to do that stuff, but I found the time, right? It wasn't necessarily like I made the time or anything. I found like, oh, actually, I do have the time to do these things. It's just I never really thought I did because I had so many other things kind of on the go, and I thought that they would take longer. And then it turned out, no, I actually can do these readings in between. So for myself, that's how that worked out. That might work out for you as well. You might find a different path, as these are general readings. In your future position is the Knight of Pentacles. Some slow moving energy here. It's going to be a grind, right? Like when you find this time and money and all that, it's going to be a grind, but it's with purpose, right? You have a goal in mind. That's why you got into the budgets, the schedule, the diet, right? You have a goal in mind. You have a place where you want to be here in the future. And the Knight of Pentacles is going for it, right? He is moving towards it. It's just, it's not going to be necessarily, immediate. Like it's not going to be, as fast as you want it to be, but you're going to get there, right? It's just grinding it out, right? And it's not like the bad grind where it's, like your company and stuff where you work at, like where they're kind of like, you're just grinding away your soul trying to, make ends meet. It's more like a good grind where it's like, I can feel the gains. I can feel that stuff. You just got to kind of realize that it's like incremental, right? It's little by little. It's not like big gains all the time, right? And look at that, 10 of Cups in your outcome position. Not the happiest card in the deck, but one of the happiest cards in the deck. This is all your dreams coming true, right? You, your partner, your kids, the dream home, the dream countryside, all that good stuff. This is what you're aiming for here, Scorpio. You're just grinding towards that, right? You have dreams, you have goals. It may not necessarily look like this exactly because, again, these are general readings, but this could be your dreams that you're grinding towards. And it's just a matter of getting there and having the perspective that, like, you're going to achieve that stuff and it's going to feel so good when you do. It's just a matter of, like I say, putting in the time, putting in the effort, right? So we're going to get you your clarifiers here, Scorpio, in just a moment. But before we do, just as a quick reminder, we're going to tie everything off with a Moonology card, so you are going to want to stick around for that. So hopefully you'll stick around for that. Thank you for making it this far. Thank you for watching the video. Hopefully this has helped you out. Hopefully this has resonated. So let's see what we got here, Scorpio. Clarifying, the King of Pentacles is the Judgment card. Like, you made the decision to go for this. Like, you've ruled final judgment on, this is what I'm doing. I'm going for this. I'm grinding things out. I got these plans in motion so that I can achieve my dreams. And I'm loving that. Clarifying, the Eight of Swords is the Moon. This is Pisces card. You may be dealing with a Pisces throughout that. Maybe you got a Pisces on your mind for your partner here. Or maybe you just have Pisces in your chart. If those are the case, either one, let me know down below in the comments section. But the moon is saying you're walking your own path, right? A lot of times with the moon, people will kind of look at it as there's two dogs here, and they're kind of represent sort of like your base instincts and kind of what society and like the proper thing to do, quote unquote, is, right? And they each want to kind of pull you off the path, pull you in the way that they want you to go. And sometimes that can be the case, right? I feel like this is kind of like the schedule, the path. You've made this decision. This is my path, this King of Pentacles. And these kind of dogs represent kind of wanting to pull you off that, right? Like I mentioned how you might feel like, oh, I never have the money to do this. I never have the time to do that, whatever. That's those dogs trying to pull you off the path, right? Don't let them do that. If they pull you off the path, do you know if you're ever going to get back on it? You know, that's kind of the thing. It's like sometimes we fall off the wagon and we never seem to get back on. But that doesn't mean we can't get back on. So I don't want to scare you. I don't want to fearmonger you into being like, no, I have to stick to this stuff. But just know that you can get back to this. It's just a matter of like, you probably don't want to get pulled off in the first place. But even if you do, you can still recover and get to your dreams here. Clarifying, the Knight of Pentacles is the King of Pentacles again. So that's a big, strong message. You are moving like with your plan to this. You want to be the King of Pentacles, right? You got the strategy and everything. This is kind of like the decision that you want to be the King of Pentacles. You're starting to restrict yourself with a budget. And now you got the plan. Like, here's where we go. We're taking the steps forward. We're starting to grind out to get here with the King of Pentacles in mind. That is the dream. I want to have what the King of Pentacles has. I want to not worry about, you know, have to worry about my time, have to worry about my money, have to worry about my diet. It's going to be all taken care of, and I'm going to have my dreams come true because I can focus on my dreams instead of focusing on that sort of day-to-day stuff that really doesn't need to be as tough as we often make it out to be. Clarifying, the Ten of Cups is the Ace of Cups, something making you overflow with emotion. So whatever it is, right? Whatever your dream is that's going to come true here, that dream life, it's going to make you overflow with emotion when you achieve it. When you finally are like, oh, thank the Lord. Like, I finally did it. I achieved it. You know, this is better than I ever could have dreamed. Every bit of this, like, grinding and scheduling and being disciplined has, you know, paid off in the end. And I've finally gotten what I wanted all this time. So I'm loving that. That's fantastic, Scorpio. So we're going to tie everything off with a Moonology card. Thank you again for being here, Scorpio. I appreciate it so much. Hope this is helping you out. Hope this is resonating. This is looking awesome. Just need to stick to it, right? So let's see what we got here for you, Scorpio. We got the beautiful moon. Nothing is set in stone. And I was talking about that a bit with the moon here, where I was saying, like, you might fall off the wagon. Maybe, you know, you overspend a little bit. You know, budget kind of goes a little awry for, you know, a couple weeks or something, right? You can stick back to it. You can come back. It's not like you've fallen off the path and you can never do that budget again and everything's ruined. You know, same for your diet, same for your schedule. Like, it doesn't, that's not going to, you know, break the camel's back here. Nothing is set in stone. You can still go towards the future. And maybe this dream is, you know, what you want, but maybe this is an ever shifting dream, right? You're like, as you get older, get up there, and time passes, you might change that, might make refinements and such on it to a point to where you're like, well, this dream isn't quite what I set out in the first place, but this is still what I want ultimately. Ultimately, when I achieve this is what I always set out for, you know, the end goal, right? The end goal may not have changed, just kind of like, you know, the peripheral stuff around it has, but it's all been fine-tuned to what I ultimately want. So I'm loving that, Scorpio. That's fantastic. So thank you so much for being here. I hope this has helped you out. I hope this has resonated with you. If you want to help out the channel, though, you can leave a like down below. You can subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. You can share this video. Check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign videos too after this one. Thank you again so much for being here, Scorpio, and I hope to see you in the next video.